Can mathematics test the alleged bullet trajectory in the Charlie Kirk assassination? Let's find out. So what I've done is I've constructed a hypothetical model, and I want you to draw your own conclusions at the end of this video. Public reporting places the alleged rooftop position 430 feet from Charlie Kirk. So for this model, let's assume three things: that the bullet traveled at 2,800 feet per second. And the rooftop was 50 feet above the impact position. And so for the sake of time, we will initially ignore wind and air resistance because those things are factors. A bullet simplified trajectory follows a simple quadratic equation. So the first thing I want to do is calculate these two. All right, I want to take the fraction of these two to determine time. Okay, so again, first calculate the approximate flight time. That is t equals 430 divided by 2800. That's approximately 0.154 per second, okay? So the bullet would reach the target in roughly 15 hundredths of a second. That's how long it would take from boom, boom, 15 hundredths of a second. Keep in mind the distance equals half the gravity times the time squared. So let's input those numbers in there. So after using our values for gravity and time, we get this value. So that's approximately 4.6 inches of gravitational drop. But the hypothetical rooftop is already 50 feet above the target. So a 50-foot vertical decline across 430 horizontal feet creates an approximate downward angle of, so we get theta equals negative 6.6 degrees. Therefore, under these assumptions, a bullet traveling from the rooftop would approach the target at this degree of a downward angle, with gravity adding roughly 4.6 inches of drop during flight. So here's the real equation. The real equation is, does the medical documentation wound directly correspond with the predicted downward trajectory? Without the exact evaluations, ammunition data, autopsy findings, etc., this model cannot establish what happened. It only tells me what the alleged trajectory should approximately look like from this firing position. So the quadratic equation does not choose a side. It establishes a mathematical prediction. All right. The physical evidence must either agree with that prediction or require a different explanation. So these numbers are purely hypothetical, and they're presented for educational analysis. So the accused has not been convicted, obviously, and this calculation does not identify the shooter or determine which firearm discharged the fatal bullet. Take care.